All right. Okay, let me start again. All right, so Monday morning, I woke up at 6 a.m. It was a very dark, rainy day today. I'm glad I got a seat on the train. And when I got off at Stepney Green, it was extremely raining. Now, there's a saying, some people feel the rain, other people just get wet. So I just walked into uni. I came into the campus grounds. There was a gentleman sweeping the leaves in the pouring rain, and I was like walking fast because like I didn't want to get too wet, but like he had to be out there and he was like proper like sweeping the leaves, and I thought, oh, okay. And it was still dark outside because it was quite cloudy, So I said good morning to him, number one, because I appreciated him, and he's working hard. Number two, because I'm still scared.
Why you need to go back out there so badly?
Because I'm still scared. No matter what happens tonight when I leave, I don't want to be scared anymore.
I'm still scared to say like good morning and things like that. Anyway, I went into the gym. I done my normal workout, chest, triceps. I was on schedule this time, 20 minutes behind. I don't exactly get to the gym for 8 o'clock, but I'm trying my best. Then after that, I made my way into Ground Cafe, whereby I got a coffee and I managed to get about half an hour to do my, oh my God. Then made my way into my 10 o'clock lecture, only to see the lecture room half empty. It was really funny. I was like, because I was short on time in the morning, so it's meant to be like a good half an hour. I'm in Ground Cafe, but I sometimes on the Monday I shorten it to like 25 minutes. So it was a bit annoying to it wasn't the worst thing in the world, but it was a bit annoying to get to lecture and like no one's even here yet, if that makes sense. I suppose it is week 3, so it is, it is week 4, so it is starting to kind of like the attendance is gonna decrease. Anyway, this is our space-time and gravity lecture. Our lovely professor was going through it on the board. Now I have to say I don't really understand what he's talking about. It's not because I'm not focusing, and it's not because he's a bad lecturer. I'm just not, it's just not clicking. The gears are not turning. And that's okay, because I go to this lecture mainly for the vibes. It's a nice subject, it's a nice time, Monday morning, it's a nice lecture room, you can just go there for vibes. Now I don't know what he says, but I like how he says it, kind of thing. So I try and just think of it like a preview to the revision, like I try and understand where I can, but if I'm not following it down to the precise bit, I'm not too worried about it. So I just go there for vibes. There were some more people who came in eventually. I don't have a meeting with my project advisor today, which is a good thing, because from last Monday it was too much doing the 2-hour lecture and then 2 hours doing the project room, sitting down inside. So I used this time to go on a little bit of a walk and then made my way into the physics museum, where I was able to warm up my food. Probably went canal side as well or something. I actually went canal side today and I saw this guy, and I was actually filming a video in canal side. That's one of the things I done on this kind of like 2-hour break between the lectures video. And then this guy came up to me and he was like, yo, I've seen your videos. So that was pretty nice, and had a nice conversation with him. So that was pretty awesome. Anyway, so 2 o'clock comes. From 2 to 4, I have a lecture on physical cosmology. Now, I went to the first lecture, but I didn't go to the other 2 lectures just because he was going over some of the stuff we had already gone over in previous years. So I wasn't too keen to go on it, but I wanted to go to this lecture because I wanted to go there for the vibes. It's like third year and I'm doing physics, and like it's kind of cool to just go there for the vibes. Also because it's third year and I kind of want to attend more lectures. Not that my attendance wasn't bad. I don't just want to do it on my computer. And number 3, because he is going into topics we've touched on before, but he's going into more depth. So I just kind of so we was going over Einstein's field equations. I think Einstein's field equations. We was looking at the equations that govern the universe. So basically the equations that govern the expanding universe, and equations that help us understand if the universe is expanding or not expanding. And it sounds pretty interesting. And it was to an extent. Yeah, I have this joke. Well, not a joke. I have this thing that I mentioned. It's funny to point out. You know, like it's interesting. I've just said to you, like an equation that governs the expansion of the universe. But like, if you actually show that equation to like a layman or someone who doesn't do physics, they'd think you're like super smart. But like, if you explain to them, like, okay, this funny symbol, this funny Greek sigma mu signal.
It's mu.
What the sigma?
Just means that. And this means that. It's basically just like a normal equation. Anyway, that was a nice reflection. I was working on my own today because Ariane didn't show up at all.
You were my brother, Anakin! I loved you!
Just didn't show up. He sent me a text in the morning, which was rather quite annoying actually. Anyway, our professor for this lecture, he does try and make some funny jokes. He's a right guy. I think all of our professors are pretty good, to be fair. Now, Ground Cafe round 2. So I go back into Ground Cafe, I get myself a tea and a cinnamon roll. And on this particular occasion, I think I done 2 study sessions, and I done it on Quantum B because I'm a bit behind on my Quantum B already. So just working through the quantum mechanics with a tea, which is really nice. Baghdad found me in the Ground Cafe, which was quite nice. So he sat down with me for a little bit, and I was working in Ground Cafe until dark, until it kind of got dark outside. Obviously it's winter, so you know things are starting to get dark now. Yeah, and I think that's all to mention. So thank you so much for watching. I can see some guy looking at me in the
Rocky Balboa!
What the hell was that?
Rocky Balboa, there's a man out here wishing to speak with you. Rocky Balboa!
Rocco, you know who that is, huh?
Yeah, I know who that is.
window over there. But yeah, thank you.